full Yoshi VR.
Uh, who? Someone make that gulp
Is
sound
that the
again.
first thing that came out? Is that the first thing that was said out loud? Because I hope it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. The Yoshi VR did, but I was hoping to catch someone gulping. Who? Did someone do that gulp sound effect again?
What?
Someone did a gulping sound.
I
Gulp.
don't know what.
Waiting on Kyle and James to get on the
On the Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were waiting for someone.
Yeah, as well. He's here. He's here.
Oh, okay. I saw they in chat, but I was just like, I didn't hear you speak.
He did speak for a quick second.
Oh.
And I got pretty much told to
Oh.
shut up.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
We love you.
You all make fun of my horror movie, which you guys were way off.
What kind of horror movie were you watching?
I was watching Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, that movie. I know of it. Definitely not really my style. Not definitely a horror movie I'm never gonna watch. Feeling better after Darkrai early. Yeah, I mean after taking a day away from it, but it does take me a little it just takes me some time to just get away from said frustrations. But either way, yeah, I still have the same feelings as before, Luigi. But I do feel better now. Again, it was just it was done and done. It's okay, I get bullied all the time. No, you don't, Skull. You have no proof of that.
Not watched Jennifer's Body, and I refuse.
Apparently, that's one of the that's becoming a cult classic for some reason. I remember when it was first released.
It's probably very much a movie of its era, because the Megan Fox trending thing was very much a mid to late 2000s.
That's only because of Transformers 1, and then she became
exactly.
a pop sensation.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So she's seen as an icon of that time for film.
Okay, I am gonna watch It Chapter 1 tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no, I watched that in theaters. It's good, but oh my god, I'll ever watch it again. I really don't ever want to watch it again.
I'm gonna watch It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, and then I'm gonna watch the original.
I watched the original, so it's weird. You know what's funny? Kyle, going on Megan Fox, apparently, so the newest Mortal Kombat game just came out earlier this week, right? It's called Mortal Kombat 1. Weird. And apparently she voices a character, but she doesn't do the battle grunts. They had a different actress do the battle grunts for her. But, oh my god, when they finally released the character and her voice lines for the character, she got roasted because it felt like she was just reading the script and just reading the script, not giving any emotion to any of the lines. It was so bad. Waiting for your dude, Kyle, James. You haven't accepted my invites yet.
Invite to what?
Majora's Mask.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know we were playing that, dude.
Oh yeah, no, I said that. We're getting our switches out to Majora's Mask, dude. I want to watch Will play the Water Temple, dude.
Oh, well, I knew you wanted that, but I didn't think you were saying we'd be doing that right now, dude.
Making me stop my horror movie. Starting my horror movie marathon month early.
It's not even horror month yet.
Yeah, it's supposed to start tomorrow, dude. I have a bunch of stuff lined up for it.
I'm starting it early. I'm starting my stuff early.
I'll stop you early.
You already did. I always wait till it's night and it's dark to start watching horror movies.
Or better,
Eventually, I will watch the Resident Evils.
I only know that the first one's the guilty pleasure.
I have them on DVD.
So what movies are you planning to watch in your
Oh, a whole lot. I am gonna watch some classic ones. So some in black and white, so some classic ones, and then there's some ones that I have not seen. I got there's a whole list, so I'm gonna be going through different streaming services. We
dang.
go back and forth between Tubi, between Max, between Peacock, between freaking Prime Video, Netflix. Oh, these
Yeah,
other
the
things,
network is
and
too
dude,
massive, so they gotta jump around.
It's ridiculous.
and through my and I do all my DVDs.
How many DVDs do you
I'll
freaking
even
have?
a lot. I almost have a library, an actual whole like shelf kind of library, like my sister had when she started. I don't have exactly like what my sister has now.
Mm-hmm.
But holy crap, she could literally just start her own like almost literal blockbuster if she wanted to.
I mean, as long as you have a small collection, you can do like a bit of a store, and then you just have to find a way to get constant money.
My sister could if she wanted to.
Actually, I had a random thought. Hey Kyle, if we were
Mm.
if we were living near the Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon, would you, out of like fun for one like summer season, would you actually try to work there for one summer season?
I mean, it probably wouldn't pay very well, like, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, we do need to make a road trip down there at some point. That'd be pretty fun.
Dude, we make a road trip down there and actually rent out a movie, watch it somewhere in like a car or something, and then return it same day.
I think that's literally a thing that Cinemassacre, like, AVGN did. I think they actually did that
Yeah,
where
they
they
did.
like,
They did that. Yeah.
because I remember like they did an entire video review of actually no, that would have been I think they did one thing where they like rented a movie and watched it in the parking lot like on a laptop.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
And then
That
there was
that was.
another thing when the Halloween reboot came out where they literally watched it and then just filmed themselves like on the spot in the parking lot of the theater giving like the review of it.
Yep. It sucks that none of us have a Blockbuster account.
Yeah, I never did. We didn't like Hollywood Video is the closest store to me in like the 2000s.
Dude, I
So
remember
I really never even went to Blockbuster.
when I first moved back to Washington and back like in 2004 and stuff. I remember where I lived, there was like a Hollywood store, and I kept visiting there. And when I got eventually towards like closer to high school, like closer to 2010, I remember it was closed and it turned into a pet shop, like a pet cleaning shop, and I was so sad because I loved going to that store, checking out to see what DVDs and stuff are there.
I miss going to Buster.
Blockbuster was a product of a time, and I'm so glad that they're making like Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon, a national like treasure in the U.S.
Does it have the Declaration
Going
of
in there and
Independence?
I can just the smell of movie popcorn.
It
Is it
prob-
half exploration? That's the next National Treasure movie. Like Nicolas Cage has to go to the last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon to look for some kind of like historical artifact.
Mm-hmm.
For the last surviving VHS tape.
Oh yeah, because it's a decaying medium.
I'm so sad that VHSs are actually legitimately dying.
I can't remember what anime it was, but that Blockbuster was where I found my first anime that I watched.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Wait, but before you
Digimon.
before you say we
No,
have to guess. We have to guess what it was, Will.
I
Um,
don't remember
Um,
what it was, so I won't. So even if you guess, I
it's
personally
it's
I
gonna
won't
it's gonna
know.
be like
how old were you? How old were you? At least tell us like how old.
I can't remember how old I
Was it
was.
pre 2000s?
What's going on?
Yes, I could at least say yes. It was pre 2000.
Okay, so it's like in 1990s to 80s to maybe 70s. Around there, that's when the anime was.
Whoa,
dude.
whoa, 80s,
I bet
70s.
it was.
I wasn't even a twinkle in my daddy's eye. Thank you.
No, Will, you don't understand. Back then, they had like 80s, 60s, sometimes with like 70s, like anime stuff coming from.
Yeah,
Or
Astro
yeah,
like,
Boy kind of stuff.
thank you for clarifying that. Sure,
I wasn't talking about your freaking age. You 80-year-old man.
right.
Dude,
I
I bet because
not
it was like the
that
late
old.
'90s, right?
Mhm.
I
I'm
bet the
only
very first anime that Will
31.
ever saw was like the super violent episodes of Cowboy Bebop.
Mhm.
I was only 30. I'm only 31. I am not that old.
You will be at some point.
Hey,
I'll
I'm
be
pretty sure if you
32 in
asked
February.
your sister, Will, you, yeah,
Dude,
I
she's
think
older than
she
me.
might know.
My
um,
sister's older than me, and she's a grandma now.
Kyle,
She's only
still
35.
waiting on you.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to charge my Switch and stuff, dude.
Funny. My sister's 35, and she's a grandma already. She's an old lady.
So are you.
Ooh, don't
I
say
am
that
an
to her.
old man. I don't care. And
You'll
I
get in
don't care if my
trouble.
sister hears this. I don't care if my sister hears this. She is a bubble butt old lady.
Wow. Wow.
What is she gonna do? She can't do nothing to me. She can't hurt me.
Don't test her. Siblings will find a way.
What's she gonna do? Drive all the way over here? Drive 2.5 hours or so over all the way over here?
Probably not.
Don't tempt her.
She
I'll
ain't
just
gonna
pitch in
drive all the way over here.
that was a very like weird insult to say, like documented on stream. I'll also throw out there that the term that Grace came up with to describe that same sort of figure would be big booty Judy. It's like- Grace came up with that term. We were talking about catching really big fish in Animal Crossing.
Mm. Yeah, dude, I saw you playing Animal Crossing recently, dude.
Yeah, like I've said in Carl's server, I mostly just check in trying to get the last artwork I need for the museum. So I only play for like a couple minutes at a time.
Let's see.
Mostly playing
I need to
Persona
play more
5.
games on my Switch. I haven't played on my Switch in a while.
How much trouble would we get, Mike? Asks Luigi. So, saying for Will's sister, how much trouble we would get?
Look how much trouble would I get in?
Yeah.
Let's just say
Although you two bicker
Nick's
back and forth, so
Nick's
I'm like,
wishes
it's
of wanting my stuff might come true.
So what you're saying is, if your sister ever comes to visit, I should happen to come visit you and just grab a popcorn, grab a seat, and just watch from afar.
Just watch watch the mayhem.
Pretty much.
It would be the first. It would be the only time I'd actually would attempt to try to run. I'd fail, but I would attempt it.
Luigi asks also, what's the Japanese word of the day, by the way, digits?
I'll come up with it as we're playing the game. I mean, I guess if we're going with what Will was talking earlier, I guess the word's got to be ketsu, which means booty.
You know what's funny is that I just got Carl DM yelling at me saying that he was exercising. I randomly invited him knowing that he was gonna respond to that.
Oh, dude. On that note, because Carl's working out, I guess the word of the day could be kinniku, which means muscles.
Oh crap! I forgot to put juice on
Onegai
my
muscle.
groceries. Oh well.
Unagi-u.
I forgot to put some juice on my.
You could only have 2 files in this game. That's a really weird number. I think it
thought
was 3 in Ocarina.
Yeah, it was 3 in Ocarina. I thought there was 3 there.
Uh,
Oh, wait, right. I forgot.
Didn't we do? Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
save.
I was gonna say like, I thought we saved, but I guess like,
I'm gonna have to
oh
play
no,
this game on my own at some point because I've missed so much of playing Majora's Mask.
oh no, like, I know
I've
what
barely
happened.
followed anything that's happened in the actual game.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. Well, it is
Put the controller in my
literally,
hand.
it's literally the
Okay.
dungeon after this. Talk to
Now
talk to the turtle.
Talk.
Lock on and talk.
Okay, gosh darn it. Hey.
Oh, hook shot. So guys, how long do you want to? How much you want to bet that Will's gonna beat this within hour and a half?
Why do we have the fish?
With or without assistance?
Why do we have the fish?
Oh, I think I caught a fish, and I don't remember why.
Oh wait, I think I know. It was given to like give to the fish at the laboratory thingy.
Actually, maybe that probably wasn't me then.
Let me put on the mask.
Yeah,
But
don't worry.
just sticking random things in a jar just seems like something I would do.
So James,
That would definitely be James.
do you want to give Will help?
I have 2 fairies.
Let's
have
see
2
if he
fairies
asks
and
for
a
help.
red potion.
Okay.
Give him a little nudge.
Yeah, let's give him a
I
little.
I don't remember anything about this temple other than it was really obnoxious.
Why?
Oh wait, no, I was thinking of the
they're not gonna
Ocarina of
make
Time
it.
water temple. That one was awful.
That one took us a while.
Told you, you dummies weren't gonna make it.
Oh, hand Navi?
Oh,
Why?
fun, dummy.
Am I gonna get the hand on Navi? Why?
Oh,
This
dude.
one was
Oh no.
actually this one was kind of confusing, but it was like I feel like it was less frustrating than the Ocarina of Time.
I feel like, yeah, it's more straightforward, but the issue is with this one is that it has so many similar pathways that it gets confusing.
Yeah, you get kind of turned around and are
The
like, where am I?
knuckles and the wrists. Okay.
So, do you want to get stray fairies?
Hit.
Oh, dear God, the lag. I gotta do this with lag.
Have fun.
Torch is unlit. I feel like I'm supposed to do something.
In the meantime, I'm going on Twitter.
You mean X?
I'm never calling it X.
Okay.
Yeah.
No such thing as X, man.
Find the
missed
best
it. Okay,
videos.
I got it.
There.
What the hell?
I see literally on my timeline some big guy kicking an alligator. What the heck?
What? You have never kicked an alligator? What's the matter with you?
I never even seen an alligator. In person, I should say.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Stinking stray fairies. Why Zora mask? There you are. Give me that. Oh dear God.
So.
Yeah, this next room
Forgot
has.
about this.
So this next room has 2 stray fairies. Just to let you know.
I forgot about this. Get into the water. That's lag. Damn you. Why?
Kyle, the lag is back.
Okay, so.
This is.
I didn't even have to go back to the hand.
There's like no bars.
I blame Imoto. She's using it right now.
Tell her to keep using the internet at all costs.
She's stretching our bandwidth, Mike.
Tell her to like watch Netflix while downloading a game at the same time.
That would really destroy. White and black.
I mean, she's watching anime, so there's that.
These are not micros. These are Trodons.
Oh no! A mother duck just abandoned the ducks. And now a chicken. Now a chicken has taken care of them.
Are you watching YouTube?
No, I'm watching Twitter.
Oh.
As Will gets currently lost. Is that wait, Will, did you grab a ferry underneath there?
Yep, I just grabbed it.
Okay, so the next ferry is behind the Sculptula.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Oh, dude. I found the perfect gaming mat for Yu-Gi-Oh players. Dark Magician Girl. I need to send this to Kraid and like Carl and other people.
Ow.
Like, look around here. Apparently a stray fairy around, like, in the west top floor. Oh, maybe that one. Yeah, there's a stray fairy apparently around there. I think that's the one. What does this fairy person give? More damage? So Kyle,
Yeah.
as we approach October. Oh my god.
That's brutal.
As we approach October,
Yeah.
what would be your Halloween movie plans?
Oh, well, we've got 5 Nights at Freddy's coming up when the day it comes out, right? So that's like a big one.
Yeah.
There's also some stuff showing in theaters, like, classic movies showing for like Fathom events kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The only one I'd be particularly interested in going to seeing is The Birds, like the classic Hitchcock black and white film,
Oh, yeah.
which I haven't seen before, but that would be kind of a cool one to see in the theater, I think.
You're all good in this room, Will. Now go into the next chamber.
I'll just get somehow seen right away. I don't know how to get out of this room. Where's the freaking? That door just takes me back to the beginning. Also, wait. Do I need to do that song?
I'll be back.
No, it's blue. You're good.
Okay, good. Yeah, put in.
Yeah, I heard that the Birds thing was coming to Fandango, like theaters and everything. Hopefully not more damage to us. Yeah, I know that there's some horror movies coming out. Like Five Nights at Freddy's is coming out on October 27th.
Hmm.
And the tickets haven't even been on pre-sale yet. I'm surprised at that point.
I guess they're not expecting a great success.
Well, with all the hype that's on and it being like at this point it's weird to call it a mega franchise, but it is a mega franchise at this point. How funny, a 2014 indie game, which was a last-ditch effort, became such a multimedia franchise.
Oh, that's the lag again.
Yeah, and then
Go away.
I know that Saw 10 is out now, which honestly I'm a little bit surprised that Saw is out. Because I didn't know about it until like pretty much like late last month, and just be like, oh, there's a new Saw film. Because I heard of the Jigsaw film, but I thought that was the end of it. And then apparently they make a Saw 10, which is weird. When are they gonna make another Friday the 13th movie?
When was the last one? I wouldn't even know. I've only seen the first two from the 80s.
Friday the 13th. I mean, if Halloween can come back with a great impact, so can a lot of slasher films like Nightmare on Elm Street and all that stuff. Friday the 13th. Its last movie, which was called Friday the 13th, is a 2009 film. It came out in 2009, basically. And it had a Friday the 13th game not too long ago, so there's that.
Dude.
Yeah, there's Jason X that came out in here's the funny thing. Friday the 13th had Friday the 13th 1, Part 2, Part 3, the final chapter, A New Beginning. Part 6, Jason Lives. Part 7, The New Blood. Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Jason Goes to HE Double Hockey Sticks. The Final Friday. Jason X. Freddy vs. Jason. Friday the 13th. And the Nightmare on Elm Street only had the 2010 version, and that is it. That was the last one. What's another one? What was Oh yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I think that had a recent reboot on Netflix or something. Like a Netflix exclusive film or series.
Oh yeah. Lionsgate plans. Oh, after Leatherface in 2017, Lionsgate had plans for 5 more films in the franchise. However, Studio Lot's rights in due time, and Legendary required the franchise rights. So yeah, it was released on Netflix.
It's crazy how big it's become from a movie that was made at first in 1974 on a tiny budget and just a little cabin in the desert.
I mean, it was back in the day, that's for sure.
That's like one of the oldest franchises of the bunch.
Yeah, 1974, and then it took like 12 years to make a second movie. And then there's Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, The Return of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is the 2003 like weird anti-protagonist reboot, I guess. I think that's the one. the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, Texas Chainsaw 3D, and then 2017's Leatherface, and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So two of the names are called the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then one of them is called Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Actually, here's a funny thing to differentiate the movies. Actually, why does Wikipedia separate chainsaw in one of them, and in the other they don't? I'm so weirded out. Yeah, like it was in the 2000s to 2010, they just made a really nitty-gritty reboot for some of the horror movies. Hi, back. You must save points. Hello. Oh, Skull, you probably missed it, but I mentioned how like I mentioned that how Kraid should get a playmat that was called that has the Dark Magician Girl in it. He's not a bird, he's a fish. Fish. Oh, you're finally in a new room, Will.
This thing would it just let me control.
Oh, he has a Dark Magician playmat? Oh, dang. What other horror slasher films are there?
Halloween, obviously. Black Christmas, which isn't really a franchise, but it was like a really early 70s movie that got like a reboot very recently. Like it was like a cult classic that kind of got like rediscovered and then got like a new movie that was apparently good. Um, so let me look it up.
I'm looking at the
Let me
horror.
see what are considered the best slashers from the Reddit lists.
Reddit, always trustworthy with this information.
I
Wait,
mean,
hold on.
that particular horror subreddit is like they do really good and well organized lists
What do you
in the
mean horse?
categories. I said
Horror, not horror.
horror.
Not horse.
Bro, I thought I heard horse. I was like, what?
Incorrect.
Well, I did pretty much just return practically.
Oh, I like how Wikipedia was
Oh,
like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, not to be confused with the Massacre franchise, which is another slasher film.
Oh.
there's Scream as well, which the recent
Yeah.
ones have been good apparently.
Yeah.
Hey, what about the classic Camp Sleepaway?
That's like a really bad one, isn't it?
Still.
I like.
We were talking more about franchises though.
I like how
It was a
Scream.
franchise.
Scream 5. Yeah, no. So Scream was made in 1996, 1997, and 2000, and then 11 years later, it made Scream 4, 2011, and it all made by Wes Craven, which rebooted. But it took another 11 years to make a Scream 5, which is just called Scream, and then a year after that was Scream 6, and now they're making a
Yeah,
Scream
that
7.
was a weird way of titling things. It's like Final Fantasy.
I'm waiting for the next Hellraiser.
Actually, I'm looking at Final Destination.
Final Destination.
So actually,
That's a good
Sleepaway
one.
Camp
No,
is voted
no,
as the
no,
ninth
no,
best
no
slasher
on
film
that.
on the Reddit lists.
I'm looking at like what.
Go on.
Oh, there is another Final Destination coming out.
Unfortunately, that is true.
That. Let go, 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 let go.
First film, see Final Destination film. For other uses, see Final Destination. Disambiguation.
Man.
What other major horror franchises are there? I guess like the big ones that haven't made a comeback recently. Yeah, I guess like Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th still haven't made a comeback as classic horror films.
I mean, Halloween made theirs not too long ago.
That's what I mean by horror films, like classic horror films. Halloween, Texas Chainsaw is out with like even a game. Final
Evil
Destination is
Dead's
yeah.
still around.
Evil Dead is still being making some stuff, even though the TV series is done. Final Destination is coming back. Like Scream is on a rise. So, like some classic horror films are coming back, but at the current moment, and no, The Exorcist is making a new film coming out later in October. So
Yeah, it's actually really soon. I think it's like next week or something.
yeah, like so like literally the two classic ones that I'm thinking of are Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street have no set plans for reviving those franchise. And they haven't had a new film in like over a decade, both of them.
I mean, it can stay that way. That's more than welcome.
What? You don't want to have another Friday the 13th movie?
Dude, that franchise was like, I mean, they're enjoyable to watch, I guess, but that franchise has never been like good, you know, like
Well, that's just your
I
opinion,
was
man.
genuinely surprised watching the first one in the series, and I was like, this is like a really low effort movie. Like
I mean,
the
to be
characters are truly just the most like generic, like hormonal teenagers who do nothing but get killed.
to be fair though, when I was reading up the reviews of them, the first one was ever got it rated like decently, and every
Mhm.
other Friday 13th movie was just there as a regular slasher flick.
Another thing that was interesting to me is that, you know, I thought it would be like the iconic like Jason in a ski mask thing, but this is a bit of a spoiler, but he doesn't have that look until the third movie in the series.
Spoilers.
You know, actually, I saw the first Scream movie before I ever saw any Friday the 13th,
Mm-hmm.
and they straight up tell a spoiler at the very beginning of Scream about the first Friday the 13th movie, and I was like, oh shoot, well, now I know that. Now the
What?
movie's ruined.
Wait. The first Scream ruins Friday the 13th.
Yeah, there's a bit in the very beginning of Scream where there's a bit with like a sketchy phone call, and the
Yeah.
guy's like asking like horror trivia questions to the girl he's calling, and he like
Oh, yeah.
spoils Friday the 13th in that phone call.
Oh yeah. You know what's funny is that Matthew
Lillard.
Yeah, basically the current voice of Shaggy, and he's gonna be in like FNAF as well. So spoiler alert for those who really care. For the first Scream, his character was in the first Scream, and he also dies, which I know. But
That seems to be a very big thing with Matthew Lillard's characters.
yeah, but here's the thing. Apparently, like his character, like he is being so beloved that many people, when the Scream franchises was coming back, many people were like, "Bring Matthew's character back." And Matthew went on Twitter and literally was like, "Did anyone watch the movie? You know my character is dead, right?" Like, it's
That is great.
it's not that he never said no to it, but he also said like realistically in that movie it's impossible because he literally was like bleeding to death.
I mean, they could just, you know, think of how many ways they've written around the Halloween franchise to invent stuff like crazy plot devices to keep it going. They could do something like that with Scream, like
Or
he wasn't actually dead. He was just, you know, it was just a flesh wound.
or like they do like with some
Or
other
or a
movies.
body double of his
Yeah.
character, you know.
Or like yeah, Saw and stuff like that. They'd be like they kill the character and then they backtrack and be like, you never actually killed the character. He's just alive, like still alive.
Yeah, he was reduced to literal ash, but like the he just reassembled himself out of spite.
I mean, that basically happened in Halloween.
They basically made
Like,
Michael Myers.
spoilers, he's like on fire at the end of the second movie in that franchise, and then just comes back in the fourth one, like, hey.
Yeah, they made him immortal. Like Jason also is made to be an immortal. Like I saw a little bit of Freddy versus
True.
Jason, and he was like shot, bludgeoned to death, stabbed, impaled, everything, and he was like, I'm still alive. He was also drowning for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, he does have a fear of water.
I know, but at the same time, he's still alive, or I should say more moving. Oh yeah, but also I remember also yeah, Child's Play came out with a new movie not too long ago, so that's another horror.
Actually, it has a TV series now.
Yeah, that's a thing.
And I've watched some of the episodes. Some of the episodes, dude, they're heavy.
I do also know that Alien is part horror still, even though Aliens is not really that horror. I mean, and that's the second one, by the way.
I mean, Predator's still around.
Predator is more thriller than horror.
I will have to admit, yeah, that's true.
Like it's
Dude,
like
Michael Jackson's more thriller than horror.
it's funny because like I look up Google with horror franchises and it lists Jaws as part of the horror franchise. I still consider that more thriller than anything.
Well, there's like overlap.
Yeah, and then but yeah, Predator came out with a movie, but the movies haven't been like great. So it's still meh.
And I hope they never do a live-action Resident Evil film ever again.
Oh, Will's watching it soon.
Because those were just
Watching
flat-out
stuff
horrible.
on Netflix.
So according to Rotten Tomatoes, these are the best like horror franchises.
Okay.
Top
Good
10
franchises.
best movie horror franchises. Yes.
Mm.
Let's see. On number 10
Oh
is.
dear God.
Oh yeah. Hey, have fun, Will.
Oh, I actually kind of liked this one from what I remember.
Sorry, I'm here. Was working on hangout stuff. No worries, Skull. We're literally talking about horror stuff, like horror movies and stuff like that, because October is coming up. So I just kind of was curious about some trivia facts. Nothing actual spoilers or actually creepy stuff, just fun trivia facts.
Are you playing a horror game?
Yeah, I do plan to play a horror game. I did spoil it for Will, but it's a plan that I was thinking of doing near Halloween just for fun, and I'll reveal it when it gets there. What, Kyle?
Hey, Nick.
What?
You want to hear a horror movie spoiler?
What is it?
You ever heard of the movie Alien?
Yeah, I might have heard an indie movie like that.
Hey, dude, here's a spoiler. There's an alien in it.
How could you? Wait, does that mean the movie title spoils that there's an alien in the movie? So, wait, does that mean that if Alien 3, there's 3 aliens in it?
Aliens means that there's a plural number of aliens.
Alien, what was it? What's the other Alien movies? Like, Alien...
Oh, I got bonked by Sakura for giving spoilers, I guess.
It's October here. It's not October
Alien
in Washington.
Resurrection, I think.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, Alien Resurrection. So that means you have an alien comes back from the dead. What's the heck is a covenant again? What's the actual definition of a covenant?
That was the name of the ship.
Oh, hold on. What's the set of stakes for the...
I mean, there is the protomorph and the neomorph that show up.
Little map.
That didn't work.
Well, it might still work.
I think
Hey,
here.
James, you still won.
Victory.
Wait, why couldn't find James's name?
No, it was telling me that it couldn't find the person or name that I picked. So, like, I typed it as 100 and then the name, but it interpreted that as part of the name. I was trying to figure out the
syntax.
Oh, I think I might have put too many spaces.
Oh, James. Skull
Okay.
wants. James 1 point.
I am too good at this.
Skull really can't catch a break. I'm
Hey,
legit.
hey, Will.
And,
I noticed that using your bow, I think you're supposed to use the hook shot for this, aren't you? I think you can just lock on with a hook shot to pull the little orbs off of the boss.
Yeah, and then you just slash there. That's one way.
Oh, raising the
Oh,
stakes.
And that'll conserve arrows.
James 1. Skull, you're losing all your money. So according to the internet, or let me look at Webster's dictionary, covenant, it means a usual formal solemn or binding agreement, written agreement, promise, and all that. So what you're saying is an alien will agree to something. Is that what that's what alien covenant is? All right, going back to my list of top, according to the site Collider's site of the top 10 horror franchises, number 10, apparently Friday the 13th comes at number 10 with an average Rotten Tomato score of 28.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh yeah, by the way, this article was posted on April 2nd, 2023, so this is by far before, obviously, Saw, 10, and some other horror, a couple
Well,
other...
if it's based on the average reviews of the entire franchise,
Saw,
as you're going through this, of how they rank it, I'm guessing Scream would be pretty high up because there are multiple good movies in that franchise and it hasn't been as overdone as stuff like Friday the 13th.
That's true, or Saw. I have the high ground, says James. Next one is Saw. Average Rotten Tomato score is 29, which honestly makes sense. But I think that average score will go up to like 34 or something like that with the new Saw film. Again, that new Saw film is like 87 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like no joke. It's the highest and only fresh Saw film in the entire franchise. Number 8. Kyle, take a guess. What's number 8?
So what were the first two you said were Friday the 13th and what was number 9?
Saw.
Oh, okay. 8. I would guess Halloween because there's been a couple good movies in that franchise and then a bunch of really terrible ones.
No, that's not it. But Halloween is number 7, so you were almost there.
Okay, yeah.
Halloween has an average score of 39 on Rotten Tomatoes. Which includes the 2018 film, so it boosted it up there. I just have to admit that.
Yeah, and keep in mind the rating scale of Rotten Tomatoes. This is based on, I think, critic reviews
Yep,
of
mainly.
the films, and Rotten Tomatoes is scored differently than say IMDb is based on numerical scores typically,
Yeah,
whereas Rotten Tomatoes is based entirely on whether the reviews are positive or negative in tone.
mainly, yeah. And only films that have a positive score is Halloween original and Halloween 2018. Those are the only critical acclaimed ones.
Yeah, I would say the third one is pretty good. It's just the third one is not a Michael Myers film, but it's kind of a funny one to watch on its own. 2 was decent. It just it was entertaining to watch, but it didn't have as well
Wasn't
defined of a
more
story, I guess, as the first
well
one.
received, I guess.
Mhm.
Well, this fight is getting dicey.
I can't even see what's going on.
Oh, Will is dying.
I'm not.
Ah,
Probably
I
because
like
he
how...
doesn't use the hook shot like I told him he should.
No, he did.
hmm.
Wait. Oh, he beat the boss.
Nice.
I'm not dying. I'm still alive.
I'm not battling you, Skull. I'm keeping my 0 points. Oh, Skull won. James, you just let Skull win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. Okay, so what do you think is number 8 then, below Halloween, Kyle?
It's hard to think of even all the franchises that exist, but
Okay, now wait. Is there only one door?
Yeah,
There's only one door.
this was a boss. This was a boss room. So now you have the ice arrows, and now you can do
Oh, we're
things.
trying out.
I guess I would say Alien because only the first two were particularly well liked.
No, Alien is not even there because remember, Alien. This is going by 2003, so Alien Covenant, Prometheus, and yeah, Alien Covenant, Prometheus are also counted, and those are highly rated.
Mm, yeah, that's true.
Prometheus was pretty good.
Yeah, so
I like Prometheus better.
the only ones that are bad were on Rotten Tomatoes specifically are Resurrection and Alien 3.
How about a Final Destination?
No,
Nope.
I don't know what I can do with these ice
Well,
arrows.
dude, how about you quit wasting my time and tell me what it is?
It's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah,
Don't
only
know
the
what I can
first
do
ones
with the
are
ice
well regarded
arrows.
in that series.
Okay. Let's see. With the ice arrows, let me find when you get the ice arrows. There it is. You battled the wart.
That was a war.
Oh, here. It says, that being said, here's some recommended strategies for removing the butters. Put on the bomb mask, hold the bomb over your head, toss it in the middle of the eye as it lands. Shortly, and you can just basically blow up and kill a lot of them at once. Use fire
I
arrows.
did it my way.
Use the fire arrows with deco nuts to make a bunch of them fall off. Quick spins, analog stick. Hook start to take one off at a time. Slash. It's easy and safe, but super slow. Or wear the Zora mask and roof several of them at one with the W cutters. And then either do a quick spin or use double cutters again to kill them.
I did it my way.
Cool. Now you need to
What's
go.
your way?
Now you need to go to the first mini. After you beat the first mini boss and ice arrows in hand, return to the room with the red pipes just outside of the chamber where you fought the wart, and head to one of the two platforms southern corners of the room. Octorok on each of them, and you just have to shoot the Octorok with an ice arrow so you can get on top of it and move this red switch. So don't kill it. Shoot it with the ice arrow. Yeah, and then you just have to work on getting the second red switch after that. That's a miss.
Miss.
Open card pack. Oh, Will did the open card pack. We duel for Kraid. Blaze duel me for Kraid. I'm not dueling you for Kraid.
Nick brought the open card pack back.
It's been back for a while.
Oh.
One per stream though. Will, Evolving Skies or Vivid Voltage?
Voltage.
You're just scared. No, I just don't want to. I don't want to bet Kraid, my wonderful worker,
Okay.
on anything. So yeah, I just don't want to.
Open for that fat
I just
Pikachu.
gotta go out of this room the way I came. Out.
I gotta see what
Dive.
he shows. Really curious.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to see.
Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Dang it.
There we go.
Oh.
As we see Will mess up, here's some cards. Fighting energy. Oh, I just haven't. I did not even show him my stream on Discord. There you go.
Okay.
Fighting energy.
Okay.
Stunfisk. Aromatic energy. Mighty Anna. Clobbopus. Woobat. Atalo. Charmander. Woopa. B. Reverse Hollow. And a Shedinja. I've not been pulling out.
Ooh.
I've not been pulling the best of cards recently.
Hey, that's all right. You win some, you lose some of them.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
I need to figure out what I need here.
That pipe is going. Green
Okay,
one
so
is
the next best horror franchise, apparently, according to also this site, is Candyman.
Oh,
Well, there's only
Candyman's a
that
good one.
that hardly counts because there's only one and then a well-received
Oh
reboot of
no,
it. That's like barely
no.
even a franchise. It's
There's
only two.
there's
Yeah.
several films.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, to be this low on the list is probably just the first one, the most recent one that have been well
So,
received.
on contemporary
Or by
approach to
chance.
genre drew a positive response to the original and the recent remake. The other two entries, however, were marred by exposed violence and loss of cultural subtext.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Cool. The next horror film, number 5, is with an average of 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, is Nightmare on Elm Street. With 6 of the 9 entries failed to receive a 55% rating from critics, with criticisms ranging from bad storytelling to overall bad quality. After poorly received reboot 14%, this franchise has been left asleep since 2010.
Yep.
I think they can bring that back. If they can bring back like Halloween, a like literal slasher film, like it was just a slasher film back in the day, just a normal slasher film. They can bring that back. They can bring back Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, but that also depends on if whoever has the rights and stuff want to.
I think with all the recent buzz with some recent horror films, especially with Saw 10 being such a positive response, there's a high chance they will. I say a high chance. Now they just need to get the right writers and directors. Because clearly in the right people, they can make a fantastic entry.
Please no, Michael Bay.
Michael, can you imagine a Freddy Krueger explosions?
Just like Chuck Dynamite at people for the whole movie.
You giving me Kraid? Cool, thanks. I already have him though. Why are you dueling Will?
Because I wanted to.
No. I know duel.
It's
No
time
duel.
to do.
Okay. Now. No, 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 no.
So
Watch.
the next one is Child's Play, which is average score of 54%. By the way, this list is very skewed because clearly there are some franchises that they just skipped on. They just picked some of the better ones. And the next
Surrounded
one,
by gumdrops and ice cream. I am stuck. I have no idea where to go.
you need to activate the second red switch. So follow that red pipe to activate the second red switch.
Yeah, problem. I can't get to that platform.
No, activate the second red switch.
Yeah, which Paul, that the one that's not doing its weird little glowy pulse thing.
Yeah.
Oh well, why didn't you say so?
Well, you need to activate that. And also, Will, did you forget you had an item?
What item?
So, do you know that you just froze an enemy, right? With an ice arrows, right?
Yeah.
You also know that ice arrows can freeze water, right?
Shut up.
Mike, this is what I have to deal with Will all the time.
Brain. Brain don't want to work. Brain don't want to think of chemistry.
It's not chemistry, it's freaking like logic!
Chemistry, logic, it don't want to think of shit.
Well, it is still chemistry, yes. I'm surrounded by gumdrops and ice cream. Vegeta. Vegeta. I'm haunting you. Yeah. Even Skull is yelling at you. It's common sense, Will.
My common sense went out the window. I can't remember when.
Let's see. Conjuring is next on number 3 with a 55% average score of Rotten Tomatoes.
This really isn't making horror franchises look good when like the top ones only like, half of the movies was well received.
Well, it's also the more popular ones as well, because like, I guess like in a sense, like what horror franchises actually have like a very positive reputation?
Not really franchises just a whole, just usually the original movie in a given series is
Yeah.
well liked, and then maybe a sequel or two.
Yeah, true. Scream, as you were right for number 2, has
Yeah,
a
like I said, there's only been 6 of them, and the first 2 and the last 2 have generally been really well liked.
I
So
mean, 4 is still positive, got positive reviews. That's for sure.
On 5 Stray Fairies.
You should have be on before the ice arrows. Should have been on number 8. You're missing 3.
I know I'm missing some fairies. I've skipped around.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, Scream is at a nice number, 69%. Scream broke the slasher rules, which established its ability to maintain a fresh approach across 6 films. The mystery of a new ghost killer with new motivations maintains an interesting story. The meta commentary never seems to run out, even though the films abide by the structure they mock. When brought together with entertaining casts and influx of kills, Scream has only one film below 60% on the tomato meter. It is one of the more unique ones.
Frozen.
And then the best horror franchise, according to this one, is Evil Dead with a Rotten Tomato score of 83%.
Heck yeah.
Average.
well,
Alright, I'm a
that's
big
small
person on Evil
franchise,
Dead.
though.
I mean, you could
They're
say,
good, but that's a small. All there is the first 2, Army of Darkness, and the reboot in the TV series.
no.
The second one's more my favorite,
Well,
though.
there's a
Yeah,
new one.
mine too.
There's a
Yeah,
new one that came out like last year, Kyle.
yeah. I like that
The
really
laughing
grotesque stuff
deer and
more
the
as a.
freaking...
I like that grotesque kind of stuff more as a comedy than like a played straight horror film.
Yeah, so it has like at least 5 films, which it makes at least a franchise, if you can say that, because same thing with Scream. It has like 6 films, but it's close enough to be a franchise.
Yeah. That's exactly my point. It's that the top 2 here are the ones that are like much smaller, relatively smaller
That's yeah.
franchises. Were the ones that were lower on the list.
Well, let me look at this. Let me look at slashfilm.com. Hannibal Lecter is apparently a good slasher film, which isn't there only like a couple films for Hannibal Lecter?
Well, that would
No,
be a
there's like
spin-off of
3.
Silence of the Lambs, but there's been a couple of them.
Okay.
Well, technically, there's Silence of the Lambs. There is Red Dragon, and then Hannibal Rising. Don't be surprised on how I know that.
That is some of the movies that mentioned.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be using a fairy. I'm gonna die.
I personally like Red Dragon.
You break the boxes. You can break them by rolling into them, I think. Or these ones you have to throw. I don't know what these ones are.
Fuck's it.
I
don't even know what I'm supposed to do with this guy.
So the next one is Saw, but I see literally in the description that says quote unquote, it's Saw debuted during 2000s torture porn era.
Yeah, you didn't see. Will just totally got yeeted by that enemy.
I did see that. I actually did see that.
Let's see. So this is the frog boss.
Yeah, it's Frog Boss.
So you gotta. Oh.
I'm looking up like where the Frog Boss. There it is.
Can you bait him and then freeze him when he hits the ground?
Maybe.
No wonder.
Let's see. Here's some of the. They cannot be defeated, but you can defend against them with your shield as well as toss them away with slashes of your sword. Make good use of quick spins. The goal of this battle is to chase down Gecko, who runs around the room and tosses mad jellies at you. Just swerve to avoid them, or slash them with your sword like tennis to send them flying. Use the bunny hood to hasten the pursuit. Once you get close, smack him with your trusty blade. So just run away from the where are the bunny ears? And just avoid the squishy stuff. And then yeah. And slash at the frog when you can. I think you're good, Will. Go fight him. Oh no, not yet. Oh, no, this is where you use ice arrows to break him. That's right. I remember now. Use ice arrows to make him fall down, right. Now go quickly, go act out here and then go fight him. Go fight him.
What? My way out of my way.
Kill him. Good job, Will.
Kill.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. Oh yeah, Paranormal Activity. That hasn't had a new film in a little bit, I think.
That's been a while.
I would say so too, yeah. I like how the first film, Paranormal Activity, was like a film under $1 million and became a sleeper hit. Kill him, Will. There's Alien. Yeah, Friday 13th. Oh man, they're showing the picture of the woman in the canoe, Kyle. Psycho... Isn't Psycho only have 2 movies? Or... No, there's actually 4 Psycho films? I always thought that Psycho only had like 2. Yeah, there's Final Destination, The Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead. Let's play Evil Dead and The Scream. Will wants to kill the frog.
Kill it.
Kill it with fire.
So you only could talk to him with the frog hat, which we don't have. And that's for a side quest.
Great side quest.
Yeah, the only way to do that side quest is that you need to beat the boss of the bowl dungeon. And then when you beat the boss of the bowl dungeon, it becomes spring in the mountains again. Then you talk to... Oh no, you basically, yeah, you talk to someone who gets you the frog hat, which I don't know if we have or not. And from there... Yeah, no, I think he might have, like, we have to give him meat or something. And from there, we then go back and find the frogs, which, in this case, we found him and he's one of the frogs, and then you have to find and
The
ask him to go.
constant ribbits.
Yeah.
And no, we do not kiss the frog.
Not with
Just
that,
for all you guys out there. Jeez.
not with that attitude.
Thought this was PG.
No, we're PG-13. Well, with the amount of F-bombs we drop, I say this is more of a rated R territory.
That
I
door's
blame
still
Phantom.
locked.
Skull, bonk Fanta for us. I have the power! Thanks, Cole. You're my official bonker on my channel. I dub thee.
How many masks do you guys have?
Mass?
Mm-hmm.
Not much, actually.
Many.
We're not even
There's
halfway.
more masks.
It fills out every single square of those. Fills out a mask, yeah. We're missing more than half of the masks in this game.
See, there's a thing. I followed this pipe all the way here. There's no switch in here. There's no switch down in this water. There's no switch over. It going down into there
Yeah, go
just does.
Yeah, go back to that double room with the nope. Well, okay.
See, go.
Follow the other
The-
pipe. Follow the other red pipe, not the one that's clean.
Nick, do I see a green screen behind you?
Yeah. Go follow right there.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to go back around.
Yep.
Stupid lag. God, lag.
You
This
made it.
way.
You made it.
Turn. Let me look.
Turn around.
Out. Let me up. Thank you. Let me up. I'm taking this off.
Turn around.
I want to break it. I gotta break these.
It's by law. You need a break.
I'm a rupee. Rupee.
Go into that door.
It's too far.
I mean, you could just swim over there, and then shoot the
I ain't
arrows.
swimming. I ain't swimming in that water anymore with those things in there. They might bite me.
I'll bite you.
I've been bitten enough.
I'll turn into a zombie and bite you. Arrgh. It's too close. Hey, look, he teleported. There it is. So, by the way, remember you freeze enemies? You probably will get stuck at this if I don't tell that hint. Man, you missed him right between the eyes. How did you get right through him?
Don't like that that's there.
Just shoot him with an arrow or something. I don't know.
Ow.
Well, that worked. You're good. Whoa. Oh my god, the audio. Let's check Twitter again. I think you have everything now that, I think you have everything now to get to the boss.
There's one room I have not dealt with the red switch yet.
Oh, okay.
Ow. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Did you really please?
Wrong direction.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
What lever?
Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever!
I gotta get the green light going.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get this stupid thing to stop spinning.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, honey, honey. Dun 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 dun. Man, why is Kyle and James muted?
I have no idea.
Probably doing some, dude.
James, I was so lonely.
See, there's that one that's I haven't done anything to yet.
You can at least hop on the geyser, yeah.
I need to get closer to the edge.
Ah, honey, honey, bum 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 bum. You're my candy girl, and you got me watching you. Oh, honey, dun 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 dun. Oh, sugar, sugar, dun 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 dun. Oh, right. There is a Toxic Avenger movie coming out, too.
Man.
It has more than one film? I thought it only had one film.
No, there's got more than one.
Oh my god, I only heard of this because of the AVGN.
Nope.
For a second, I thought that was a Toxic Avenger musical. No, there he is. What the heck? In 2008, rock musical based on the 1984 film of the same name. What? Apparently, there is a Toxic Avenger musical. James, you want to go watch it together?
Watch what?
A Toxic Avengers musical.
There's an Avengers musical.
No, do you know Toxic Avenger?
Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, the Toxic Avenger.
Toxic.
Dude, it seems like too much, man.
Never heard of this. Is this a joke?
No, it's a movie franchise that I only heard from AVGN.
Oh, superhero black comedy film, directed by Mike and Blair.
Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. Oh. Oh. Do you need help, Will?
No.
Oh no. You are my candy girl. Oh. Oh yeah, those things are back. Do you by chance need help, Will?
No.
Ooh, it's a dungeon. He's got to do it on his own.
Oh, Kyle, you're finally back. I just discovered a weird thing.
Just hiccup violently as soon as I said that.
I discovered that the Toxic Adventure is a movie franchise. I didn't realize it had more than one movie.
The what movie?
The Toxic
Can we get to
Adventure.
that?
I am completely unfamiliar with that.
It was an AVGN film, I remember. Not film, AVGN thing. Let's see.
Well, you gotta be kidding me!
Oh yeah, I was like, there had to be a hook shot somewhere. And apparently, the Toxic Avenger has a musical. Dude, you want to go watch a musical with me?
I mean, not really. I'm not a fan of musicals in general, to be honest.
That means I
Holy
could go turn.
musical
I mean,
Batman.
I watch Singing in the Rain and enjoy that one. That's one of the,
Man,
American Film Institute top.
that was a
Did you ever watch Batman the
classic.
musical?
No.
Oh yeah,
Well,
movie
one
musical
entertaining
Batman
one that
was
we watched.
great.
Hmm.
An entertaining one I watched in college film class was Reefer Madness, the movie musical, but that's like a parody, so it's like, meant to be funny and ridiculous.
Hmm.
I watched La La Land, and that was kind of fun.
I might check that one out sometime. I know that one's like super highly acclaimed.
There's also a Harry
Now
Potter
everything got
musical.
reversed.
Polar
Oh, yeah.
Express is not a musical, Google. Well, actually,
It
the
has
so-
a trademark song in it, like its signature song that makes
yeah,
it a music.
Hot chocolate.
I was thinking of like the hot chocolate, the one.
Are there any characters singing that movie? Because it makes no more sense to call that a musical than like any Disney movie was singing, like
I mean,
Lion King or whatever.
technically speaking,
I mean,
Tom Hanks does sing. Yeah,
Yeah, Tom
Uh,
Hanks does.
and the three
don't
main kids
recall
do
that.
sing.
I only saw the movie like when it first came out, so I really don't remember. I don't think I've ever heard
Hot,
Tom Hanks
hot,
sing before
chocolate,
that I recall.
hot chocolate.
Oh, we got
Now
it.
everything's
Yes, we got it.
The song I know
ha.
from that movie is the Believe
Ooh, we only have
song,
one rule.
because I used that
Let
Let
it
it
at work
cool.
go.
once when I was a
Never
teacher.
ever let it cool. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I will be back.
But Skull's already back. You can't just steal someone's name.
I jump in there, I will get sucked back into the.
I mean, you could just, yeah, do that. It's getting sucked in there. You can't grab it with that, I don't think. You actually have to touch it. Just go in there, Will.
No! Progress!
Ah, this is not progress. This is reluctance.
Damn. And I missed.
Wait,
It's just a stand.
what does Queen need help with?
Oh. No, Skull, you can ask us. Mike literally just walked out. Just swim. Don't do that. Just like do that, yeah. Dive and then just keep doing surface, yeah. Keep doing that.
I gotta break it again.
I mean, it's a lot more standstill, so you can just touch. You can touch it. You can touch it.
I'm gonna break it. I'll pop
We
the
gotta
bomb.
never ever let it cool. Never ever let it cool. Don't do a swim, because otherwise you're missing.
I didn't say swim.
Just use the analog stick.
I
Why can't you just get really
Surface.
close and then just do that?
dive. Surface.
There you go.
There we go. That's number 6.
Yeah, you're missing like it's a total of what, 12? No, 15 stray fairies. Nice concussion, Will.
It wouldn't be my first one. I don't think it'd be Link's first one either.
Link has made a lot of concussions over his years. Especially since if this is Ocarina of Time Link too. Never ever let it cool.
I should have put that on my list. I should have put hot chocolate on my list.
We got hot chocolate.
Drinking hot chocolate while watching that Megan Fox movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, why?
That's
Can't
got to
get.
be a
I
thing.
can't. I can't get through the. Over
Gotta
there
gotta be
yet. Not
canon.
without
That's
the.
Will's like favorite movie that he watches every October,
Oh
I
my.
except it's
don't
September 30th.
know. No. 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 I watch other movies.
Like Paw Patrol.
Oh hell no!
So there's a thing apparently I heard from Sean that just like Oppenheimer and Barbie, Kyle, apparently,
Oppenheimer.
yeah, Oppenheimer and Barbie. Oh, by the way, Skull was asking for help from you, Mike.
Oh, yes. Let me go ahead and take a look.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me
What
go.
you
Let
need
me go.
help
Let me go.
for?
Let me go. Ow.
Yeah. So Kyle, Paw Patrol and Saw apparently are coming out around the same time. So people were calling it Saw Patrol.
Oh, that's great. I like it.
So they go out to watch Paw Patrol and Saw on the same day.
Yeah, I would say you should watch Saw first and then like calm down with the second movie.
I
That's
was
like you know Grace's ritual, right? Wherever she watches like a scary movie that's kind of like upsetting, she'll like watch Shrek afterward. That's like a thing she started doing as a kid.
Shrek afterwards, huh?
Yeah, that's what she does. She's like every time she watches like an upsetting movie, she's like, I gotta watch Shrek now, and she like watch it with her brothers or something.
Yeah, that's been something I've been kind of debating, like thinking of rewatching. Is just the Shrek trilogy.
I actually, oh, not trilogy. See, the
I've
Shrek.
I've only ever seen the
rewatched
first
Kung
three
Fu
myself.
Panda like I don't
See-
know how many times.
See, the issue is that I watched all the Shrek films, including the Puss in Boots films. I personally say like first Shrek is always a classic, and then Shrek. By the way, Will, ice arrows.
You freeze the thing.
Also, you can use your L barrier thing to not get hit by that fish.
I know I could.
But yeah, pretty well. So I say Shrek 1 is classic, but I
gotta
do
learn.
feel like Shrek 2
Very
has more impact than the first one personally for me now. Shrek the Third is not that great. It
Yeah, I
really
don't really remember much.
Yeah,
of
it's
the-
right, but the first two are
the
definitely
first two.
much better.
Shrek Forever After, Shrek 4, I consider as an actual pretty good entry, and while critics have barred it a little bit, I consider it as a good entry and a good ending to what Shrek was at the time. Like, I consider it actually a pretty good Shrek film. I enjoyed it and I watched it, and it has a lot of good moments to it, and has actually a pretty good story. Even though it retreads some of the same notes, it still is pretty good. So I would say Shrek 4 is worth a watch. Puss Boots 1 is just a kids film. So take that as what you want with that statement. Puss in Boots is just a kids film, so take that what you want to a statement. But as we saw with Puss in Boots: The Last Witch, whoops, it is actually a genuinely good film. So in my opinion, in like Shrek films, I would honestly put like The Last Wish, Shrek 2, Shrek 1 or 4, and then probably Puss in Boots 1, and then Shrek 3rd is probably what my ranking of the Shrek movies would be.
I never cared to watch Shrek 3.
I only watched Shrek 3 because of continuity's sake. That's it.
Keep trying, Skull. You'll get it.
You just swim into that barrel. Like, do your general dive, like, swim thingy. Yeah, that thing. You just have to aim for it. Not the barrier, just swim, like, headbutt it. Like...
I'm trying to. Every time I hit the wall, it resets the direction.
I got it tight.
Why do you keep pressing the L button? Oh, you almost got it there. Man, Link is just getting a lot of concussions.
Didn't work.
It says to ram it with your swim ram.
You gotta get that Zora helmet, dude.
I don't think a helmet works. Remember, it's proven that helmets.
Yeah,
like
it is
football.
true that you still get head injuries.
Yeah.
Granted, not as bad as if you weren't wearing a helmet.
Yeah. Well, that's a stray fairy in there if you fully care about it.
Supposed to.
Queen, I went ahead and typed it in the chat for you, so that way you know.
Don't forget, you also have fire arrows, by the way.
Yes.
Man. That thing's annoying.
It's a bubble. Will hates bubbles.
Nick, is that a burrito or is that a sandwich? Because I can't tell.
A burrito. It's a cat burrito.
No problem, Skull. You're good.
I tried putting your cat into a burrito, Mike, and she was very upset at me.
Yep.
Meow. Meow.
Basically, like, she was not ready. She was not laid out. I picked her up. I put her on my blanket, but I had to like make sure she's like stretched out, and so I basically was rolling underneath her, and she was like meow, 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 and it was like rolling around, and she was just like trying to get out. I was just like, oh, I failed my burrito. I want to hand deliver you a burrito.
Well, we can't always get what we want, can we?
Yeah.
One day.
Always get what you want.
But if you try sometimes, you just might find
Get what
you
you
get
need.
what you need.
But in the end,
It doesn't even matter.
Dude, you just jumped ahead like 30 to 40 years, dude, with those lyrics.
because I don't know old songs, dude.
Do you think Mick
went-
Jagger has
I went
ever
all the way
listened to
around.
Linkin
Nope.
Park?
I haven't even did the
Or
rest
heck,
of it.
Michael
I haven't
Jackson,
activated the pipe yet.
like, or for, yeah, like Michael Jackson listening to freaking Bruno Mars.
Michael Jackson listens to
That wouldn't be
Bruno.
that surprising, would it?
If Michael Jackson was still alive today, I would say he would totally listen to Bruno Mars.
I think that's not as much of a jump between genres as going from Rolling Stones to Linkin Park,
Yep. The Baryonyx is part of more of like the Spinosaurus family.
You're a Spinosaurus.
And now I feel like I need to freeze that.
No, you don't. If you freeze that, you're going back down.
This one right here?
Yes. Look to your right.
Sure.
Look to your right. Look
Yes!
To, look to. No, that's not your right.
That's my
If
other
swing
right.
your sword continuously isn't going to make a difference in the situation.
Swing your sword round and round, do-si doing all those
You
down.
don't know. You don't know. Maybe swinging my sword a little harder.
Which sword?
I don't know.
The Stegos are in the back, I believe.
I'm a Stegosaurus.
Okay.
They're in the back of the forest, I believe.
James, please tell me you understand that reference.
Oh yeah. My time machine finally worked.
I'm a Stegosaurus. Hello there, mine turtle. Hello.
Man, those stupid bubbles.
I got your nose. Look out, he's
Okay,
got
got it now.
Okay, that is it. I'm about ready to drop this fish.
What you like?
Don't drop the fish.
No. The fish, we must carry it to the like.
We must carry it to the end.
I almost said Ganondorf, but then I realized Ganondorf's not in this one.
That's true, actually.
Fish is
You must present it to Skull Kid and be like, "Here, this is a peace offering. Please don't crash the moon into." The Bronx. There you go. Are you playing Ark?
No.
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 That's just what first thing I thought of when I thought like.
You think of
No, we're playing Paleopines.
You're thinking of like every dinosaur game is Ark? How could you, James?
Finally.
Actually, I realized they don't have Stegosauruses in Ark. I think they have something else. Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought they might have just had a different long neck variety.
Oh,
No, they got Brontosaurus. They've got Armargosaurus, I believe.
so by the way, Kyle.
Mhm.
Apparently, Emoto was talking to me and she found a fun game that apparently you and I should try. It's called Pizza Possum on Steam.
Oh.
Huh.
Pizza Awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I did get several pizza games from Zitch bundles, and I played like one or two of them, and they weren't good pizza
I
games.
feel like that's a health hazard.
Not if the possums are anamorphic people.
Anthropomorphic.
Yeah, that's the word.
Anamorphic is like the Animorphs books from elementary school. If they're anamorphic people, just the whole game is about people who turn into possums and then eat pizza. But then there's like aliens and stuff too, and it's creepy. Yeah, I guess I'll pull it up and wishlist it. Dude, Nick, were you there when... I don't think you were there with us at PAX when Sean and I think it was me, Sean, and Janine. We played it down on the floor. We played the demo of this game called Leaf Blower, man. It seems like it's going to be pretty fun.
Dude, that's a grass game. Yeah,
Was that this year or?
this year.
Yeah.
Janine.
Yeah, I think I know where that was at.
You know what's funny is that I kind of want to have us play a random simulator game too at some point.
Okay, I think I
Simulator,
need
what
to
kind of simulator?
know-
Any kind. You guys
Like-
want to do?
Play one of
I
those
know
like
what I need
super
to-
zen like
what to
driving
do.
simulators.
No, Lobot's farming, guys. You want to go farming?
Oh, well, on farming, dude, I would be down to play Stardew Valley together sometime because I haven't played that game in so long.
I
Hmm.
have it on my Switch.
But it's only 2-player co-op, I think.
No, I've seen
Oh,
more. Actually,
well,
they might have to
just
mod
you and
it.
me, bro.
Actually, I don't know. I know I don't know. More players might require a mod, but that game looks really easy to mod, honestly.
It does. I think it's
I
only
think Stardew
co-op.
Valley, they're really down with people modding
Dang
it.
it.
Like,
Hmm. Yeah, indie devs seem to be more
Takudo says it's 4-player.
okay with people modding on average.
Heck, I I can't wait till the next PAX because I am going to be paying for all 4 days because I found out that one of the YouTubers and a good friend
Why?
of mine will be
Yeah, it's up to 4 players.
going.
It can be on the same world through split screen, over LAN, or by IP address.
Hmm.
Dude, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'd be down to go for all 4 days of Panic Pack this year.
I got
Maybe,
it on
maybe
my
before next year, I
Switch.
should practice Tetris Attack a bit more so I stand a chance. I say that, but man, like the people in that tournament, those are people who've like played that game like since the 90s, you know, like clearly like they were like hardcore fans of that game who've like competed in those tournaments for years. I was like, whoa, I thought this is a chill casual game, but this is serious business to these people.
I mean, if you could get past at least the second or third round, I consider that you're on the top like 10% of Tetris Attack players at PAX.
Well, I did beat the first guy I went up against because he was also a guy who like enjoyed the game very casually and we like had fun playing. But then the second person they watched
God.
crush me, like I stuck around for a bit longer. I had to leave because she was like I don't know how far along they were, but they're probably toward the finals. And the person who beat me, she was in this round that lasted for like more than 20 minutes because they were so neck and neck.
I feel like that was very unintended by the enforcers being
No.
like, dude, this is taking too long. We have to hurry this up.
Yeah, well, I guess attorney, you know. And plus, that game moves pretty fast. Like once it got to the finalists, they were taking forever because they were so good. But typically, like they move through the brackets really, really quickly because like a round in that game only takes like less than 5 minutes typically.
Well, she
Like
proved it wrong.
it's much quicker than having a tournament for like Halo or something like that.
It's dark to find a stego. Okay, that's what she skull says. I still have never joined a Halo tourney. I remember because this year I skipped it out because there was like a different panel going on, and I decided not to go to the Halo one because it was also very late. But I do want to try it at one point. But one time when I was able to go, I lost the ticket to get into the Halo tourney, which sucked.
Oh, is it that exclusive of a thing?
They try to use a ticket system where first people who grab a ticket, and you have to bring your ticket in order to do it.
Interesting.
And I lost the ticket somehow, and I ended up just like not participating in that tourney because of
I
that.
guess I could imagine it being like a super competitive and popular thing because I remember this year like seeing it on the schedule that it was like the last tournament of the entire event on like the last full day. Like it started at, like 10 p.m. I was like, this must be like a really big thing that goes well into the night.
Probably. There are many tourneys that go late. Yeah. What?
Okay, now I can go to the boss room unless somebody can tell me.
You want to get all the fairies?
Do we want to, or should we just go for the boss? 'Cause
I
we're on night 2.
hold on. Pause for a second, Will. Uh, let me look at the Majora's Mask.
We're on night 2.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what's the stray fairy rewards. Let's see. 5 fairy fountains in Majora's Mask: Clocktown, Woodfall, Snowhead, Great Bay, and Icona Canyon. Let's see. get the great. The first one gives you the Great Fairy Mask. Woodfall gives you the Great Spin. Snowhead gives you a full-size magic meter. The one in Great Bay gives you double defense, which does nothing other than change your amount of damage, link damage sources, so exactly half what they do without it. Link's health comes to eighths of a heart after a double defense upgrade. And Economy Canyon just gives you the Great Fairy Sword. So this one is just getting for defense. Do you think you need it for temples, Will? Because you're the one who's doing the temples. Then let's go to the boss.
What's the boss's mechanics, real quick?
Okay.
So I know, so I can at least get myself prepared.
Did you say skip? Okay. Follow the green pipe. Yeah, follow blah blah blah. This battle is drastically different depending on which version you're playing, N64 or 3DS version of the game. N64, the platform. This battle involves running back and forth between the central platform and swimming around with the Zora Mask. Anytime you are in the water, Georg, that's the name of the boss, will charge at you and chew you up, dealing massive damage. That being said, you want to stay out of the you want to stay out of the water as much as possible. While on the platform, Georg will back up and rush towards it. If you're near the edge, it'll ram into it, trying to knock you over the side so it can nom your face. If you're more towards the center, it will jump over and try to push you off with its fins. Either way, swerve to avoid these attacks and quickly face towards it when it gets back into the water. So basically avoid those attacks so that it sticks out a little bit. That's when you start to stun. Stunning you...
I went down the wrong area.
Well, I'm still reading the stuff. There are extra jars on the platform for arrows. Clue that you need to Z-target Georg, follow the bubbles to find its location. Shoot it to stun it. Alternatively, you can charge double cutters with the Zora Mask, but they take longer and don't have the same range. One word of advice: if Georg is already backed up, getting ready for a charge, get back and wait a moment before trying to shoot it, since otherwise you could miss it, essentially knocking yourself into the water. Once you've hit it, it will go limp in the water for several moments. Quickly put on the Zora Mask and swim down there, dishing out the pain.
Well, Nick, wait. Once you've hit what?
Once you've hit it.
Do you mean Jorg?
Georg! Yes.
That's what I was getting at.
You can press B to sink down and slash it with your fins, but to do extra damage by using the electrical barrier with R instead. Oh, it's R. Because of this, it is best to put on the Zora Mask, jump in the water, press and hold A immediately so you can begin swimming. Swim next to Georg while holding R, damaging it, and immediately begin swimming back to the platform. If you're a really good swimmer, you can try doing a dolphin jump out of the water and onto the platform. But if you miss and hit the platform, it will take you longer to climb up. Get out of the water as soon as possible. Risky Zora maneuvers. Don't do it. Fishies. Well, after a while, Georg will spit out a ton of small fish, which will act like piranhas that can easily be defeated by swimming through them. Electric barriers. Stun Georg with an arrow. Kill the small fish, run back to the platform. They drop hearts, so they utilize them. If you're running low, repeat the steps, damaging Georg, and eventually defeat it. There are additional arrows in the jars and platform, and magic in the jars underwater in each corner of the room, should you need to restock. Get all that, Will?
How do I hurt him?
Someone was not paying attention in class. Basically, Georg will attack you when he's ready to attack the platform. Depending on where you are, he will jump over it or ram it, so don't get into the water unless he's stunned. When he's in the water, try shooting him with arrows. Z target. And pretty much follow the bubbles to find where his location is. It's recommended to attack him once he's going back into the water after an attack. Recommended once he's stunned, he's gonna be in the water, and what you need to do is to then you put on Zora Mask and attack him with either punches or highly recommended use the electrical barrier and swim towards him. Basically.
Oh boy.
That's what you need to do. You got that, Will?
No.
Will?
I think he's trying to concentrate.
Oh, I'm gonna interrupt his concentration and keep asking him.
My brain.
Nick.
My brain trying to.
Nickelodeon.
My brain.
Will to do one,
My
yeah.
brain. My brain.
Ah, my brain! Babble and drool. That was from Cosmo the Fairy Odd Parents when Timmy ate him as popcorn.
My brain cannot hold on that information you threw at me with the how to hurt him.
Oh, you figure it out.
Queen, head back home.
And,
And
if
then
I
wait.
don't figure it out,
GG's.
can I get a save state?
I don't know, can you?
So I gotta crack the knuckles in the wrists.
Gotta crack your neck and body.
Like my ancient temple of body.
Be careful, don't slip over your cat.
The cats are in their crates.
At this
Are
time
we
of
sure
night?
that water's... Yeah. Are we sure that water's sanitary?
No.
Are you sure that water's sanitary?
Alright, Johns. Can you do it? John Halo, do you think he can do it?
Do I need to? Do I do what?
Do you think Will can do it?
What are you
Yes,
gonna
I
put a
believe in you.
poll? You putting a poll?
No, I'm just asking the Johns. The Council of Johns.
John Crew.
John Crew. John of Honor, what do you think of Will's
Then let me guess.
success rate?
With John's,
I mean,
they're
Link's
gonna
head
need
must really
Morty's.
be hurting.
Yeah.
Well, they live once,
Nick.
so...
Mm-hmm.
The Johns are gonna need Morty's.
Morty! I'm a pickle, Morty!
Wouldn't they be then be Rick?
I'm Pickle Rick! It's the funniest thing ever!
Jumping in.
Will went down the toilet. He flushed himself.
Okay,
Now-
so... What am I supposed to do?
Watch a cutscene.
How do I hurt him?
I just said it. Twice.
Say it a third time!
Use your stuff.
What's... Oh...
Your stuff.
Nice.
I wasn't prepared.
Alright, Johns. It's Georg!
Georg.
This one ugly looking fish.
Georg.
Have fun, Will.
How do I get him out? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Arrows. Z target, arrows, follow bubbles, don't get hit by his stuff like that. Get out of the water when he's not stunned. Keep paying attention to him.
What kind of arrows? Any kind of specific arrow?
Any arrows.
You know what? These arrows, I can shoot faster.
Watch out.
Ow.
Alright, hit him. Okay, go after him. Zor Mask.
Dude.
And use your electric barrier to hit him. Swim. Dive down.
Forgot.
Okay, get out. Too late.
Uh,
You have to act fast. Otherwise, you can't do it.
I forgot flight controls.
You were just playing around with Zoro just 5 seconds ago.
I forgot.
How bad is your memory?
Apparently bad.
You don't want to know the answer to that question.
Well, he already answered. It's apparently bad. I'm going on Twitter.
Dude, Nick, I'm wish listing Pizza Possum.
Oh, dude.
Oh, this game came out 2 days ago.
It's also that apparently it's only local play, so we would have to remote play for it.
Hmm.
So only one of us needs to get it, really. Get out of the water, Will.
Try it. I can't freaking. I have one fairy though. Surface, surface, swim, swim, flip, get me out.
He will spew out fish, and so that's where you have to use your use your time to get a fairy. Follow, find bubbles.
Ah,
Good job. Good job, game.
found him. So what I wanted to do?
See target.
I couldn't. He's too far away.
Yeah,
You
when
missed.
when he backs up, then you have to dodge.
Oof.
Will died.
Or so you think.
Mm-hmm.
Was right there.
Borg.
No, 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 no. On target. On target.
Oh yeah, second phase. Fish. If you kill those fish, you can get hearts and stuff.
What if I can get out? I want to go home.
You are home.
How am I supposed to kill the
I'm gonna
fish?
go-
Oh, I wait till they get up here.
Yes.
I wonder if I could reel the fish in.
Trying to figure out what game I want to play right now.
What about Pizza Possum, dude?
Pizza Possum.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play some Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Stun the fish first, and then go after those other smaller fish.
You humming Superman? Because it's immediately what I thought of when you said Tony Hawk.
Yep.
He's been playing Tony Hawk 1. Okay, now go in Zoro Mask and kill those other fish if you want.
Heck yeah.
It'd be
I mean, I
nice
have
to
it.
have
Now. I have it.
help.
So. And I'm gonna be streaming Jade Cocoon on Wednesdays. So I'm very excited about that. I'm doing it in honor for my brother.
Turn out of the water, out of water, out of water, out of water, out of water. Out,
Game that
out,
me and him
out,
grew up
out,
playing.
out, oh no, no, damn.
You still alive?
Not for long. I can't. I hate. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. No, no, let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up, out, out, let me up, let me up, no, no, up, 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 up.
Because we're gonna find out.
Find out what?
Somebody else take over.
Harry's because he died.
Wow, Will. You giving up already?
Do.
Do 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 do.
Somebody else take over.
Hey Kyle, you want to take over?
Nah, dude.
James, you take over then.
It's too hard, man.
James, you're now in control. Finish what
Uh,
Will started.
Okay.
I hate those controls. I hate flight controls. I hate them.
It's a good thing you don't fly then.
I can't anyways. Not unless I want my heart to go kaboom.
Even the flight simulator?
Well,
Do I
I
have to
can
watch
in a
this
flight
cutscene again?
simulator. I just can't actually go actual flying in
Oh God, it's
air.
making me watch the cutscene again. I have
Yep.
to do this?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh God, that audio is crunchy.
I blame
What
Kyle's.
audio?
I blame Kyle's internet.
I mean, I'm not on another continent anymore.
Not with that attitude.
But see, we don't live as close together anymore, Nick, so our internet connection's gonna get worse.
The thing is that we could VPN, and then you could be in another continent, dude.
What is the fish doing?
Getting ready to hit you. Don't use ice arrows, just use regular arrows. Once you stun it like that, when it's having like that kind of animation, then you just have to go attack it.
Like, do I have to go
The
down there
Zora
and
mask.
stab it?
Use a Zora mask to attack it. So no, not yet. It's back
Hmm.
up. So basically, shoot it with an arrow, dodge its attacks, and then Zora mask down when it's stunned like that. Use Z target, not like actual like zooming in like that. And get out the water fast, otherwise it does this.
Oh. Get off me. Oh wait, we're running out of time? Oh no.
No, you're good.
What was the timer? Is that how long you can breathe?
Yeah. Now go Zora mask in. And then use the barrier, which is your R a tactic, and then
Dive. What do I
swim.
attack?
R. You should have pressed R.
Okay, I was trying to like stab him.
It's a lot better with the barrier because it does like you don't have to actively try to stab him.
Okay, what's the point of trying to shoot him with an arrow then?
It's to stun him because if you can't, because I think he's like invincible otherwise.
But he does his ram attack, which he stuns himself, right?
No, he doesn't. So all his ram attacks and everything just stun you.
Hmm. Oh. Oh. I tried.
Oh, Skull's game crashed, Mike.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Oh, this is one of this is the Will moment. My game crashed on Skyrim or whatever.
It was great. I have
James.
too many mods
James.
on it.
I thought I was
You had
dead.
a fairy.
Yeah, the fairy.
Oh. Like, I am dead. Oh.
I am dead. I think Heavy is dead. The Heavy is
Who
dead.
killed him? Who killed him? We don't know.
Well, time to hang myself. Watching. Ugh. Do you know they actually made a family friend version and that actively get out? You only can attack him once.
Fuck me.
That
Oh.
doesn't protect you from his bites.
Get off me. Don't.
Right when I was getting a Stegosaurus, Skull was angry. Dude. Kyle. If you ever decide to go to Vegas, you should totally see the concert dome. Because I think people are like, I think it was like an emote at one point. It's so weird.
Nice.
Oh no, Kyle left.
Oh, get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Oh. Yep.
Doko desu ka? Mike, it keeps crashing. Also, thank God for auto streaming. You're doing something to crash it. Or it's like a very specific condition that's crashing it for some reason. And Skulls keeps doing that condition. Keep saying error. Try restarting your whole, like,
Yeah, try restarting your whole console.
yeah.
Oh no. Get off. No.
It's the babies.
I was trying to remember how to swim up faster.
Oh my god. Ugh. Nintendo sucks.
Oh, get off me.
Is this like the Sega game where, like, Sega advertisement where it's like Nintendo follow the bubbles. The bubbles is where it was at.
Oh no. Oh god. Get off me. Oh no.
James, no! Stop the piranhas! Zora Mask.
Oh, I heard it get hit, but I thought it was starting to charge.
Oh, kill that fish if you can. Oh, well,
No.
too late. Now it's back up. Follow the bubbles, James. Zora Mask. You got this, James. I think two more attacks will kill it.
How do I control this?
Flight controls.
Uh,
Oh,
God,
too late. You're
hate-
dead.
The camera, I hate old games sometimes. Like, the controls just feel so counterintuitive.
Alright, my turn. And then after my turn, then it's Will's turn.
Like, why is it inverted?
That's flight controls.
But we're not flying a plane.
No, we're flying in water.
I don't want to try again.
Or you're gonna try again.
I don't want to deal with the fish.
You will deal with
It
my...
smells funny.
I smell funny. I took a shower today, actually. So I probably don't smell funny.
Oh.
Georg!
I thought yawning was illegal.
Oh, I'm above the law.
I am the law.
I am the law. How do you Z target on this one? ZR? I am above the law.
What was that?
I'm above the law. Is it ZR for Z targeting? Yeah, it is. I'm trying to find it.
Queen. Did things work?
How do you... Oh, okay. I was like, why my Z target was not working? I don't know why.
Oh, great, it's this. Okay, this one's gonna be hard.
Oh, I almost got it. This perspective, getting to the perspective is slightly weird. Yawning is illegal here. I'm getting sad. Is it still crashing slow on your end? Still. So yeah, I wonder it's like you hit a condition and now you have to restart from a certain point. Yeah, I think your game might be crashed or like might be dead in the water.
What exactly happened?
When I went to go to town, it crashed. That's what she's saying.
Is it still crashing now?
Yeah, apparently it is.
Hold on.
There we go. So who wants a free fish?
Smells funny.
So we're sending you some. Mike, we need to send Will some fish.
I'd rather have halibut.
What?
I'd rather have halibut, not whatever Georg is.
But Georg. James, would you like
No.
some Georg for fish? Food?
Hmm.
It's a lot. Can't even save without it crashing. Uh-oh. It looks like Skull may have accidentally
No, this is something that apparently people are getting.
That's what I was figuring. This can't be like a rare, this can't be a rare one. She didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, this is apparently people are getting the same thing on their Switch.
It might be like a oversight glitch that they have to fix. Will yawned, so now we have to bonk him.
Let me check Paleo Pines' Discord. Maybe they might have something.
That's it. I'm going back to Ace Attorney. It's like, that's it. I'm bringing my mallet.
Oh yeah, I saw Ace Attorney got added to Game Pass.
Are you gonna try it?
I don't know. Yeah.
Do it, James, so you can be a lawyer. So that when I get sued, eventually, I hire you as my lawyer.
I'm getting a hold of some people on the Discord and see what people are saying. So hopefully I can find out what's going on.
You gotta hurry.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the third day. If I'm correct.
Yep, because someone took too long.
It's not my fault.
We're keeping the fish.
I will find a way to empty that bottle.
Someone's saying deleting all the old saves works for them, and I'm like, how do you delete the old saves on Switch?
If it has multiple saves, pass and all that stuff, you could do that.
You could. Oh. Because that's what they say that works for them, is they deleted all the old saves, and that worked for them.
All right,
Song
so
soaring.
yeah, what is it again, James? What's the song of soaring again?
Song of Soaring. I think it's down left up, if I remember correctly.
I trust James's memory. But how do it? Says Skull. Yeah, how do I? Yeah.
So from the main menu, you can select load, and it's Y, I believe, to delete them. This is exactly what one of the people is telling me. So I'm making sure to just tell you. I wonder if this works with the PS5 version too. I might have to try it.
We need to get the
Get the what?
stupid thing that one thing to get. We're only supposed to. When are we that one? I forgot what it's called already. For the flower to rocket us up to the platform.
Which platform?
What do we need to do now?
Technically we can go straight to Ikanya Canyon, cause we just need one to get one mask. Other than side stuff.
So we're on the third. We're going backwards. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're not going backwards yet.
Although we're on the.
Because like the thing is about with going backwards is that we need to open up the Gorman racetrack.
Hmm.
Apparently we need 10 rupees to try the Gorman racetrack, so... Alright, what's the song for Epona's song? Well, James?
Bonus song? I don't remember.
Man, James, you're supposed to know everything. Epona's song. For the song of time, double time. Epona's song, there we go. This way to Romani Ranch, okay. There it is. Also, James, you able to download Sword Tour starting tomorrow?
Actually, I don't know when the data cap reopen, or like if it's the beginning of the month or if it's like based on like when you signed up. Is it?
Not 100% certain. Oh, do we have to reset the days? How do we go to the main gate? Trying to get to the Gorman racetrack and we can call it there. I don't think I can do it on this one. Yeah, I guess like, I can't do this. I can't do this mini game because it's the last day. A lot of things are locked out for us in the last day. I was actually watching our Alien Storm playthrough just to double check to make sure that we all did like all the campaign missions.
I mean, we missed some.
Yeah.
Well, Alien Swarm's up to date on my end.
How about you, Will? That Will. Yes. James, you're now Will. How about Alien Storm on your end?
Let's see. Do I have that installed right now?
It should be. It's like only 200 gigabytes. No, no, wait. 200 200 megabytes.
Oh, it's 6 gigabytes.
Can you just imagine Alien Storm of all games being 200 megabytes? No, 200 gigabytes?
I'd sit there and say, forget that, and I would not be playing.
It better has some like something.
So in real talk, I do not like to put like over 100. Donald first. Oh, by the way, Mike, I didn't give you update. It is a success. It did solve the crash for Skull, by the way. I wasn't looking at the chat at the moment. I was reading up the guide, so sorry about that, Skull, but yes. Yeah, once I do the thingy, then let's do some Alien Storm since it's been a little bit. Mike? Okay, he's not here. But yeah, like this is why I don't like having 100 gigabytes games on my computer. This is why I put it on my console. Actually, Will, what's the most you've ever downloaded? Because I know that James has downloaded like Starfield onto his computer. I have like Borderlands 3 on my computer.
See, the biggest file I've ever downloaded was actually Arc, 241.97 gigabytes.
So you can download a 200 game.
Yeah, but it doesn't run very well.
Well, I mean, your computer's a laptop.
The only reason why Arc don't run very well is so many people are logged in at such a one all at once, and it's not rendering everything all out.
Is there ever a chance that you could just play on like your own like world and
I
type of
I
computer?
could play on my own world, and then it's trying to render all the dinos at once, and then it's that part is a pain.
Oh shoot.
So I gotta play on like the lowest settings just to get it to run the way it should.
Ah, got it.
I almost said a 600 gigabyte, but that's a megabyte.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no game in existence is 600 gigabytes. If there is a game that reaches 600 gigabytes in existence, I thoroughly say the developers need to cannot release that game that high. Everyone complaining about over 100 gigabytes of storage, which honestly, rightfully so. Like storages nowadays, if you want to be a regular gamer, you basically cannot have like less than a terabyte storage on any device in order to play anything.
Yeah, I gotta get. Dude, even Elder Scrolls Online has over 100 gigabytes. Gary's mod's only 3 gigs.
Gary's mod.
It's just 3 gigabytes. That's it. Just 3.8.
Yeah, do you remember the days where games were barely over 20 gigabytes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, that's my Lego Lord of the Rings. That's 5.7 gigabytes. I gotta download my horror games. Dang that means my Amnesia, The Final Revelations, and The Dark Descent, and my Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Bendy? Really?
Yeah, I have Bendy and the Ink Machine. Then I got my Dracula games that I got to download. Dracula Resurrection, Dracula 2,
Oh,
the Last Sanctuary, and
no,
Dracula 3, The
James.
Path of the Dragon.
The
What'd you
reason
do?
we can't do the fish thing, we lost the fish.
Ah!
God dang it. How does the Gorman racetrack open?
After 6.6 gigs. Sea of Thieves is almost 100 gigs. I am not uninstalling and then reinstalling SWTOR on Steam just to see how many gigabytes it is.
Hmm.
I have almost 1,000 hours of playtime on it.
Oh, it's on the second day. That's why. God dang it.
We were here. We were here too. We were here. Expeditions to Friendship.
Honestly, we were
Had
here.
an
We
update.
we were here. It's honestly a nice attempt at a good co-op game. I have to say.
Yes.
Um.
Yeah, we were here. The French Expeditions to Friendship
Mhm.
had an update.
I'm not surprised.
I think it was on the September 21st or yesterday, one of the two.
September?
Actually, yeah, September 21st had an update September 21st, or it had an update yesterday, one of the two. I don't know. I'm seeing a thing for September 21st and a thing on yesterday, but I know yesterday they had another milestone and they welcomed 6 million explorers.
Wait. We were here, Expedition? Wait, what? What was?
Yeah, we were here. Expeditions, the Friendship.
Wow, that actually got
The
downloads 6 million.
Yeah, dear explorers were amazed by the number of friendships that have been tested. Over 6 million of you have set sail on the Friendship and experienced how good or bad your trust, teamwork, and communication is. Thank you all so much. That's what. So apparently that's over 6 million downloads
That's funny.
from Steam, Epic Games, to PlayStation, and Xbox.
That's still impressive. Over six over 5 million and all that stuff.
Oh, it's virtual game controller. And I just heard my brother sneeze.
Yeah, true. That was me.
See, you don't live in my app.
Oh, you don't know that. Oh, shucks. I are stupid. It is the wrong place to. Oh my god. I was checking literally everywhere but the actual ranch. God frickin'.
I gotta go ahead and get off for the night.
Okay, well, before you go, Skull says it was a success. Everything worked.
Sounds good. All right. Hope you enjoy it. Just make sure to double check on if it does it again. Just go back and delete some of your saves. I'm not too sure on what's going on with the save files with that, but I think it's because it gets overloaded with the auto saves that that it's more than likely causing crashes. So that's that's what from someone had told me. So
I think that's probably a good idea. That's a bad overlook. They have to fix that at some point soon.
well, the game just came out not too long ago.
I know. I'm saying like it's still a bad oversight is all.
You know what? That is a good question. I have no idea. You might have to play with the settings and let me know. Because I do not know about that.
I have 6 rupees.
But for now, I gotta head off because I got work tomorrow morning. So I will catch everybody probably on the next stream. And whoever wants to stick around on Discord, I mean, I'll be around.
You are around.
Yep.
Just like Will.
What?
I said
You
Mike
say
said,
Will is round?
yeah.
No, I am in shape. Round is a shape.
That was a good comeback.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
I mean, he never asked, so it makes sense. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
I know.
Night.
Dang it. I was so close. Yeah, once I beat this race, then let's move on to some Alien Swarm.
Mhm.
I'm trying to beat this race.
Gotcha.
It's not that hard. You know, I also thought that Kyle was the one who disconnected. Apparently it was James' Switch.
I realized I fell asleep.
Is your Switch like set after like 30 minutes of not touching it?
I think it falls asleep, yeah, automatically.
I mean, that's what mine does, but I sometimes set it to like an hour or something like that.
Hmm.
Okay, so that last one is a lie. Got it. Thank you. Save states. The horse jitters. I think it's on high on cocaine, guys. Oh, come on. I had that. I had that.
That's when we already did this.
I had it at one point, and then I lost it. These guys cheat. Will, you know what to do. Burn them.
What am I supposed to do?
Burn them. The attacker.
I have no plan. I have no plan.
I'll get a match.
I have no matches.
That's a lie.
No, seriously, I have no matches. We don't trust them in this house. we don't trust. We no trusty.
There we go. Not too bad once you know the layout. Okay, so we need this Goro's mask to get to Ikana Canyon. But, yeah. We got everything, so...
What does that mask do?
So basically, it's a mask that there is a guy on the ledge that we saw earlier, that would not let us into Ikana Canyon because we weren't part of, like, a cult, pretty much.
Oh, great, we're joining a cult.
Pretty much!
Didn't have that on my bingo card for this year.
Kyle didn't want to join a cult. He is joining a cult now.
So I can disconnect my
Yep.
Switch now.
Now you can put on a horror movie.
Where's my damn remote? There it is.
Okay, so I haven't touched this game since June 17th. That's apparently the last date I launched the game.
Alright, I'm launching the game.
July 17th is
Alright, I'm
what
gonna
it says
grab
for
something
me.
to snack on real quick.
I gotta do some things. It's like I'm sign in. Change this to that, and then turn that off. There, and then this.
I feel like we did play all of these. Oh no, this one's different. I don't recognize this one. Yeah, we're going straight to brutal difficulty.
I gotta wait for you to create something so I can join you.
Oh, I was looking. I was
You're
looking. I was
not
looking at the
in
cap. I was looking at the campaigns. Give me a moment.
You're not in a joinable game. Get in a game.
Be patient.
I have no patience.